And his opponent, to my right, from San Diego, California, he is the Playmaker, J2
Ball, gentlemen. Not ready. J2 ready. Go in the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, a main event in any company across the nation, but tonight it is only the first round match in our tournament as J2 Mattioli takes on Matt Vandagriff for the first time in their 10+ years of wrestling.
Hard to believe, Chase Mansfield. This is the first time we are seeing both these men in the ring for singles competition. Both mainstays, New Japan Strong Survivor Matt Vandagriff, the former New Japan Strong Survivor, and Mr. San Diego, a staple of SoCal. That is Juan Mattioli, J2, the Playmaker, the Heartless King. Whether or not he's looking to bring... Whoa, look at this!
Going for a roll-up right away, but J2 not taking too kindly to that. Looking for one of his own, potentially. No, transitioning into a hold.
And listen, this match could go that 15-minute time limit. This could go the distance because these guys, there are no two bags deeper than J2 Mattioli and the aerial chemist Matt Vandagriff. Whether or not they are taking it to the mat like this, whether or not they're taking it to the rope, whether or not they're taking it to heavy hits. These two are incredibly talented performers. These two are incredibly talented and experienced as well. And hold for hold, blow for blow. I can't pick a favorite here.
It's like iron sharpens iron is what Matt Vandagriff was telling me earlier tonight. He's very excited to take on J2 Mattioli, but again, has no love lost or respect for the man.
Listen, respect is earned, as we've said countless times before. Different paths, different trails have been blazed in professional wrestling. At the end of the day, that's got to be determined by these two killers between those ropes, between the ring. Win or loss, respect must be earned, as does the final slot in our Fatal 4-Way main event for the All-Star Rising Star Championship.
Going hold for hold are these two men, and as they say, you gotta beat the best to be the best. And if we had a seed, these would be the number 1 and number 2 of our tournament, going at it tonight for our last spot in our Fatal 4-Way match for our main event.
Listen, this is Lakers and Celtics, if I may be a New England sports fans about it. This is the Colts with Peyton Manning and the Patriots with Tom Brady. These two are cerebral. These two have such skill and ability and experience on their side that, again, this match could stay this way with these quick maneuvers, with these quick roll-ups, with these quick hold for hold for hold, and you're not going to see anyone reveal their hand until it's time for that win.
The disrespect from Matt Vandagriff right there, just spitting at J2 Mattioli. He understands he might be Mr. San Diego, but he wants to make sure he won't be Mr. Rising Star.
And you saw that packed phlegm across the ring. I mean, Matt Vandagriff might not have the power advantage, but he certainly has the confidence.
Kipping up from the shoulder tackle, J2 saying, "Sit down, boy."
Off the ropes now, these two can easily turn to second and third gear. Beautiful evasion, no one home with a drop kick.
J2 able to get out of that, looking for a cover of his own.
Right to the cradle, beautiful arm drag into the wrist control.
Again, the veteran instinct here of J2 Mattioli to keep on that arm drag. Continue the onslaught to the right arm of Matt Vandagriff.
Listen, if I was a strategist, if I was someone who could see from 20/20 vision right now, I would say J2 Mattioli is doing the right thing. The longer you have Matt Vandagriff on his feet, the longer that you allow the aerial chemist to experiment off those ropes over the top, he is going to win 9 times out of 10. But if you can cut away ligaments, limbs, bone after bone, you might have a chance at victory.
Jeez, that might be the loudest chop we've heard tonight, just ringing through the walls.
But a striking contest with the Playmaker is the last place I think I'd ever want to be.
Oh, tit for tat goes Mattioli with a chop of his own.
Thunderous.
Matt Vandagriff needing a moment to breathe. Now giving one to J2. Yeah, that one hurt him. That one sent him reeling.
Listen, you might want to mad dog your opponent. You might want to show him that you're not afraid of him. And the overhead center of the chest like a 12-gauge. Look at the face of Matt Vandagriff.
These boys are fighting here in the ring. There is no love lost. It is only hatred, and it's all for the final opportunity in our main event tonight for the championship glory.
And as speed picks up, it is going to be in Matt Vandagriff's favor. Beautiful drop kick, drilling J2's head right in that post.
Those feet were firmly on the nose of Mattioli. Might have caused a breakage.
J2 clutching that nose, already with a bandage on it, you know. Meanwhile, it's all Vandagriff right now. The confidence speaks for itself with it, just writhing his forearm right against the face, the eyes.
And again, all legal, and Matt Vandagriff is going to take every opportunity he can to inflict any type of punishment on J2 Mattioli, as we are seeing here tonight. And now,
this is yet another strength of Matt Vandagriff. He is meticulous. They call him the aerial chemist because he is willing to do what others won't, including a chop like that, the disrespect.
and you can see Matt Vandagriff purposely putting Mattioli's bottom foot on the rope so we can get more hyperextension in that hold.
Perhaps he's going for that double stomp, but J2 Mattioli escaped, but now he still gets it right in the lower back.
J2 tried as best as he could to invade it, but instead, Matt Vandagriff had him scouted. All he had to do was take just a second more to breathe and was able to get that double stomp.
Disrespect, cockiness aside from Matt Vandagriff, it is not as if this one half of the Unguided has not done his research. He knows he has to neutralize the heavy-hitting J2 Mattioli and hit him right where it hurts, which is to take out the arm, take out the shoulder, and mitigate the risk of that playmaker lariat.
J2 Mattioli just asking for it, and that might have been a mistake there as Matt Vandagriff kicking him as hard as he can, but now Mattioli just slap fighting him from underneath.
Boss rootin' palm strikes and eats a drop kick for his trouble.
That had some stank to it.
And listen, staying right on those holds. It has been tight covers, tight chin locks, absolute no room for error when it comes to Matt Vandagriff's game. J2 Mattioli can't afford to wait for this guy to slip up. He's going to have to force his entry.
That's what the Unguided is about. Smother their opponents. Don't give them a second to breathe. Continue on the onslaught, and while you're doing it, be as cocky as ever. And we're seeing Matt Vandagriff on full display tonight. There's a reason he was the longest ever New Japan Strong Survivor, and tonight he wants to become the first ever All-Star Rising Star Champion.
And Matt Vandagriff, the odds as this match go on will ever go in his favor. They will tilt and tilt and tilt until J2 Mattioli has to climb a mountain in order to survive this match, much less win it. But all the same, we've seen the playmaker fight through plenty of countless odds before.
Fighting through and now fighting back is J2 Mattioli. Playmaker elbow straight to Matt Vandagriff, sending him reeling all across the ring.
The fact that he's still on his feet speaks to the tenacity, but I don't know if he's...
Like a soccer ball just kicking him into the goal.
Going for that playmaker knee! Sliding Bakatare drop kick instead.
Only a 2 count there from J2. And I gotta ask you, Barry, what does J2 have to bring tonight to take down on someone the likes of Matt Vandagriff, the aerial chemist?
You have to fight a war by yourself on 3 fronts, Chase. You have to mitigate the high-flying maneuvers, the lucha libre training. You also have to mitigate the speed and tenacity, and you also have to go strike for strike and hope whatever's in your holster is going to be enough to take him down.
Matt Vandagriff continuing on the onslaught with those strikes. J2 Mattioli sidestepping, hitting him with a knee of his own.
Huge knee off the ropes now. Golly, hip check right against the turnbuckle.
That might be it for Matt Vandagriff there. But still in it, but might be seeing Tweety Birds with a hip attack like that.
Sluggish kick out. That was not with any sort of emphasis. And meanwhile,
nasty head scissors.
Exactly, the nexus is applied. Those big tree trunk thighs of J2 Mattioli choking the life out of Matt Vandagriff and smothering the chances of entering the fatal 4-way in our main event tonight.
Matt Vandagriff doing everything he can. Oh, bridging up into a cover.
Excellent thinking, but J2 Mattioli maintaining control of that hold.
Again, both these men firing on all cylinders at the top of their game, and they're showing that tonight. There's one spot left in the main event, and it is a cat fight here between J2 Mattioli and Matt Vandagriff.
And Matt Vandagriff, meanwhile, twerking the knees and ankles to maintain control, rolling through, freeing himself. And now he has the back of the playmaker looking to... Oh!
Adding insult to injury, a knee from that hold. And again, that's going to be the teachings of Kushida, Fred Rosser down in the New Japan Academy down in Las Vegas and FSW. But tonight, we're here at Rising Star, and both these men are giving it their all.
And like I said, the last place I'd ever want to be is between a strike off with these two. J2 Mattioli, known to throw those bombs, and disrespect is not going to make him any prettier.
Almost angering J2 Mattioli. I gotta ask, oh, what a slap. Is this a sound strategy from Matt Vandagriff? Because an angry J2 is his best J2, is the most lethal J2.
Those tights are getting...
Oh my, did you hear what he said, Barry?
I heard it, and I think I'm gonna hear what happens next. Thunderous forearms, and it is all J2. No one home.
Kicks of his own. No one there, home on the third. And a big, spinning heel kick from Matt Vandagriff from the kip up.
Flurry of maneuvers, both men down. If a cover could be made here, I think both these guys would be out. But it's the referee's discretion for that count out at this point. The fact that they're even stirring to their feet speaks to their tenacity, speaks to their fighting spirit, speaks to what's on the line tonight at Rising Star.
Championship glory. The opportunity to helm this brand. Both men kipping up. They understand what's at stake.
Throwing bombs at one another, completely devolving into just brutality, into these strikes back and forth.
It's becoming a brawl at this point, fisticuffs galore. And now, Vandagriff sending J2 into the corner, 619, he's got the area code correct.
J2 starts staggering back to his feet, but I think it's all going to be Matt Vandagriff. It could be all over, but the cry, and no, nobody home.
J2 able to sidestep it, potentially going for PS2. Can he get it? But no, a roll up from Vandagriff. Had that one scouted. He's been doing his homework.
Right into that cradle. Excellent use of the maneuver. And right into the playmaker knee. Vandagriff found out.
Wow! A Pele kick from Vandagriff, and now into the PS2. Save your tears for another day, aerial chemist. It's gotta be it.
And you could feel the ring shake after that brutal power slam. Yet the match continues. We are very swiftly approaching our time limit, our 15-minute time limit. And I would hate to see this go to a draw.
And again, these men still, whoever is able to win this, still has the main event to contend with, still has championship glory in their grasp. But will they have enough energy to be able to hold that championship?
Chase, you raise an excellent point. These two are already going to war in the first round. What's going to be left of the victor by the time we get to that fatal four-way?
J2 Mattioli, the first man to make it on his feet from that PS2. And now
for that playmaker lariat, this could be it. Right into a cutter.
Out of nowhere was that cutter from Vandagriff.
And the aerial chemist begins to take flight. Excellent swanton right on the money.
As charismatic as always, going for the cover.
No!
J2 still has fight left in this match.
Nearly 3 inches from 3 millimeters from 3, but this match continues. The last spot in the four-way eliminator.
Just stomping on the mandibles of J2.
Listen, if you can't hit that lariat, you are taking away a huge part of the J2 Mattioli arsenal. And at this point, Matt Vandagriff can take his time.
Maybe taking too much time gloating to the audience. Vandagriff trying his best to fight out of it, but no, a massive slap for J2. That's what you get Vandagriff for talking about his family earlier. And now, no able to fight out of it. Was going for a playmaker, Larry of his own, but oh, a decapitation at the station. J2 is the last man to make it in to our main event title match.
Fatal 4-way eliminator in our main event. We have one more match to go in 6-man action, but I can't wait to see all 4 of these competitors: J2 Mattioli, CJ Tito, Brett the Threat, and Cameron Gates.
Only 4 men will walk in and 1 man will walk out, all to crown the new Rising Star All-Star Championship. Stay with us as we bring you 6-man tag team action next.